Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, world. This is the Rastafari International Ambassador, JahBunny, better known as the Badass, the man from Buzzwalk, back a wall. In my last podcast, I introduced Mechee to my community in Bakawal. Sometime last week, I introduced Jason Black and the Black Authority also. And as we go along, I will introduce my brothers and sisters in the US to my community in Bakawal. Now, there's a reason why I keep feel the need to make this connection. And that is, in Jamaica, most of the broadcasters, their topic is limited in scope, in that their topic is around fragile things. Most of the topic is surrounding dancehall, music, sexual preferences, money, and worldly things. I listen to most of my fellow broadcasters in Jamaica only to keep up with the trend of what is going on the ground. But I find that I'm not learning anything new from most of the brethrens them. I mean, I used to listen to Muta in order to, keep abreast. This is Cyril, Panga Granny, and Cyril mixed together. That's what I'm having in my bossy glass. Yeah. As usual. Yeah. So I tried to introduce different aspect of the struggle, because the struggle continue. Yesterday, my sister Mechee, she went on a rant against MLK, and as such, a lot of people in agreement with her, but my good brother Marpenze has pushed back, and I will let you hear what Marpenze have to say regarding Mechee lashing out. I find...
Good morning. Good morning, my brother. Man, you right now, it seems like we ain't talked to each other since, it seems like the last millennium right now. You know what I'm saying? See how things this fast. You can see how fast things move. Things move fast. This guy back in... Man, things move fast, man. I hope, I'm saying, I hope everything is good, you know, everything, you know, health-wise, everybody, family good. I hope everything is great. Yeah, man. JahBunny, I was sitting here watching this thing with Mechee X. And just to be fair, you know, you know what I'm saying, and to be on both sides of the thing, you know. Like to try to put like thing into perspective, like how she's saying that like the civil rights movement like kind of destroyed the thing for black. I mean, she got a point in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like me growing up in New Jersey and like coming into the Black Power movement thing from a Malcolm X, a Black Panther, you know what I'm saying, coming into the thing from a revolutionary side of the thing is a total different perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like me, yeah, I'm 50, well, I'll be 53 in October. So when I was 20 years old, yeah, like 21 and 22 years old, when I went to like I was saying the same type stuff. I was saying the same type of stuff that she was saying, like, you know, Martin Luther King, you know, did this, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? This is 30 years ago. I'm saying stuff like that. But then at the 20s, you know what I'm saying? I was like 22, 23, 20, somewhere around like 22, 23. But then going to Atlanta and then realizing that the black people, like from the up north, you know what I'm saying? We come from more of a Malcolm X, Stokely Carmichael, Marcus Garvey. We come from more of that type of the struggle when it comes to black, you know, things. You know what I'm saying? We come from some people having a mother in the home, one parent home. Some people have a two-parent home, but I'm saying but two people struggling, living in projects, and we come from that type of the thing as far as the black struggle. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is that we have to appreciate Martin Luther King because I mean, at the end of the day, he didn't have to do none of the stuff that he did. I mean, even though some people might think that, you know, that integration thing helped. The integration thing really helped more people up north more than it helped people down south. Because even though Martin Luther King was saying, I'm talking about integration and things like that, black people down south wasn't living in mixed white neighborhoods. I mean, even Martin Luther King himself. As a young man, I'm saying in my 20s, going to Atlanta and seeing it from my own eyes, and then realizing like, wow, you know what I'm saying? It was a total difference, you know what I'm saying? Because people like Martin Luther King, them guys, like a lot of them men like that, all them guys from back then, Abernathy. I mean, when you go there and see where they grew up at, they grew up in a one-parent home. Their mother and father were married. I mean, they had cars and stuff like that in the 1950s. Martin Luther King's mother and father owned their home in the 1950s in America, in the segregated South. So Martin Luther King didn't even have to get himself involved in no kind of struggle. Look, there's a lot of black people from that same period of time who said, "No, we're gonna just take this thing. We're gonna I ain't getting involved with no fuck them little niggas right there. You know, yeah, I got a good job. I'm making some money, and that's what they actually did. So that's why I gotta kind of push back on what Mechee said as far as when it comes to MLK. MLK didn't make nobody, because at the end of the day, even when MLK said that, yeah, you know, things should be segregated and schools should have education for both, basically saying that every kid is supposed to be educated in America. When you go down south, black people in Atlanta where Martin Luther King lived that wasn't integrating with no white people, even though he was out in the front. I'm saying some people got to understand that black people are more intelligent, because I'm saying when you look at certain things, and if you can't apply the same type of intelligence and the same type of cunningness to the black man that you apply to a white person, if a white man can say that he has co-intel, if he has co-intel for his own purposes, whether it's eating, yeah. So why do you don't think a black man can have the same kind of co-intel? What, I mean, come on, man. So no, I'm beyond that stuff. I'm beyond Martin Luther King. I'm beyond giving this man some blame for that's retarded, because it doesn't make no sense. Okay, I'm beyond that retarded shit like that. That man was living a suburban life in the fucking 1950s. He didn't have to get involved with nothing. He didn't have to get involved with nobody's civil rights or none of that stuff like that. I'm saying people can't see the forest for the trees, because they actually really believe that when black people was going to church talking about Jesus, and they actually thought that black people was really talking about Jesus. This is what it should. They can't understand co-intel. They can't understand it to that deep level like that. Yeah, but so I got to push back on that thing like that, as far as, you know what I'm saying? Because Martin Luther King said more things than what he would, than that was pushed out here. You already have, the March on Washington wasn't no thing that was actually planned and coordinated. They turned that thing into a thing like that. That's what I'm saying. March on Washington was us as black people going to America and saying we want our fucking check. I'm saying, how the fuck are you going to sit here and say we slave for this fucking country, but then on top of that, after y'all birth rates can't match our birth rates, so now you import all these Europeans over here and you give them free land, free that type of stuff like that. Yeah, give them free land. These are the things that Martin Luther King was talking about. I mean, then it comes down to, I'm saying, they go after these certain people. A lot of people don't even realize that the sound system, the PA system, the speakers, the sound system that the whole world hear every year when you see Martin Luther King anniversary, the sound system that you hear, nobody don't know who paid for it. Bill Cosby is the one who paid for the sound system that played that whole "I Have a Dream" speech in Washington D.C. and things like that. So Mechee, Sister Mechee has got a lot of good things to say, but I'm saying they had this vitriol about Dr. King. It's not, no, he don't deserve that. No, he don't. You know what I'm saying, the things that I'm saying he did, he didn't have to do, because but to put it into perspective, you know what I'm saying, coming from like to put it into perspective from a Jamaican point of view, how many Jamaicans that you know of, as far as coming from a brownie, or even not their brownie, even for upper class situation in Jamaica, who going to say, well, rather than to eat the food, I'm gonna go out and say, well, I'm gonna fight for equal rights for everybody. Ain't nobody doing that. Most people are gonna say, well, now I got my house, my kids are secure, I can put my kids in school. Most people are going to do that. I mean, and you can't hold that against them. So this is what I'm saying, like when it comes to people like Mechee X, because I was in that same position like that when I was, like I said, when I was in my 20s. Then when I actually went to Atlanta and seen it for my own eyes, like, damn, black people really got real shit down here. I mean, I'm talking about black people who got homes. I'm talking about, not, you know what I'm saying? It don't put you to a shame, but it's like, man, these black motherfuckers down south was on point from a long time ago. When you going down south, you got black people. Even when you hear their names, you got black people down south. They got names, whatever the name might be. William No, I'm saying, but some of these damn names, they gotta be damn the fifth. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It'll be, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a goddamn Sylvester Bennett the fourth, Sylvester Bennett the fifth, and shit like. You know what I'm saying? So these are families that been doing this thing a long time ago. You got black families that been college graduates since the 1950s. So what I'm saying, so there's a different concept when you're dealing with a black, thing like that, like down south, than coming from up north. Like up north, I'm saying, we up north, we struggle living in projects and living in a total different dynamic, dynamic. So I don't know if Mechee understand that concept. You know what I'm saying? Because the majority of black people who was in Martin Luther King position, who wouldn't have done none of that. He wouldn't have done none of that stuff that most majority of people who had a Martin Luther King family. Martin Luther King came from a middle class family. Martin Luther King never missed no meal, never was poor. His mother and father owned their home. They had a car. They traveled. I mean, so he went to college. I mean, there wasn't no black Negro college fund back then. So this dude chose to leave that type of life to say, I'm gonna fuck with niggas and help us get better. So you can't put this whole shit about some, look what he did. No, make it out of it. No, because you can't do that. No, man. JahBunny, I got to push back on that. Yeah, I got to push back on that. Nah, because you got to put that whole thing. You got to put everything into perspective. You got to make. I mean, she has to make everything relative. And Mechee X is all angry, like, nah, she don't get to do that. Nah, you don't get to do that. Because I mean, if you were to go trace her family, and her family would not compare to Martin Luther King family. You know what I'm saying? Not to be picking but apples to apples. If you go trace her family, ask her where her father come from, was her father and mother married? I bet her father, it wouldn't be no comparison. It wouldn't be no comparison. I respect Dr. Martin Luther King because I'm saying for things because I'm saying it humbled me. My mother didn't marry nobody. My father didn't marry nobody. Martin Luther King came from a fucking mother and father who was married. He was married. His grandfather was married. They done came. I'm saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, but there's no, everything is relative. I'm saying, even though the King family had resources, but money, I'm saying the black struggle, everything is relative. So I'm saying, no, there's not no time to be putting no. I'm not gonna put this. No, if you got a grievance against Martin Luther King, don't put that shit on YouTube. What the fuck is on YouTube for? What the fuck is on YouTube for? So a fucking cracker can later on and say, "Oh, look, see what I'm saying? Look what see, I told y'all they already using Martin. You already got Republicans using Martin Luther King's speeches is talking about equal up, like using the same way they use Bob Marley's speech when they talk about until not even Bob Marley, the same way the same way they use Haile Selassie's speech, something about until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance to the color of his eyes. The same way they use Martin Luther King's speech. One day I wish this nation would live in a country where a person wouldn't be judged by the color of his skin, but the content of his character. But you would say that stuff like that, knowing all the whole while you know you're a racist piece of fucking shit. It's the same type situation right now. So don't if you got a grievance against Mr. King, you keep that to your fucking self. That's house shit. That ain't no shit for the fucking world to be talking about. Because because I know I ain't gonna say. Well, I'll be willing to bet her family can't compare to Martin Luther King's family. I mean, the simple as plain as that. But I mean, like I said, I was on that same type of thing, maybe like that. Like I said, 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying, until I actually went to Atlanta and I seen for myself. You have black people down there. I'm saying the black people down south right now still is not running around. Even though I'm saying, Martin Luther King talks about integration and all these things. That didn't help. No, that wasn't that really was helping more people from up north. The people from up north benefited from all that integration shit more than the people from down south. Black people, even up until this day, if you go down south to this day, black people down south is not integrating with no fucking white people down south up until this day. Rich black people don't live around other rich black people live around other rich white people with the same shit. So Mechee got to put her emotions to the side and see the big picture. Because I'm saying, because she don't understand because we don't have the intelligence to have co-intel amongst our stuff. Only crackers can do that to some people. So put your emotions to the side, okay? Some people are more intelligent. Give people more credit than what you know what I'm saying? Get somebody more credit than what you think, okay? Everybody ain't no emotional wreck. Because I'm pretty sure I know you're aware of what's happening in America right now. You know, things came at the bump real quick. And these crackers out here going hard, you know what I'm saying? So all these people who come here with this whole fake ass black thing, think I'm gonna come join the American Army, and yeah, how you gonna feel now? How you gonna feel now when the American Army tell you to go and some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? And when JahBunny, when I sent you that text, and I mean, like sitting on the fence legally, I mean sitting on the fence, but legally, morality wise, you know what I'm saying? Not as far as no paper wise, no thing. Sitting on the fence, just sitting on the fence, watching this shit. Sitting on the fence, watching this shit. All these people, I mean, nobody came to no Black American rescue when it came time. Yeah, take your ass out there and march. Because I'm saying, it's not even black, it's Mexican. It's Mexicans. I mean, it's white people against Mexicans. It's white cops against motherfucking certain white Republicans. It's motherfucking the president, free motherfucking Proud Boys and Oath Keepers. Straight fucking insanity, dude. Straight insanity, man. And I'm hoping man. Yeah, I'm sitting back and watching all the. I'm sitting back and watching. It's the craziest shit in the world right now. Right here, this is the biggest show. This is the goddamn. The Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. This is the biggest show, the greatest show on earth. The greatest fucking show on earth. Now they can't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? You know, this motherfucker right here, he's an unhinged white dude. You know? That's why, he just freed up 1,500 people. I'm talking about people who was beating the shit out of cops. So now I'm saying the same goddamn cops who voted for this motherfucker want motherfucker to say, well, ooh, man. You know what I'm saying? And JahBunny, I know I told you, man, and I almost voted for this motherfucker for real, just to be, like to spit in their face. But I'm saying, nah. I said at the last, I changed my minute, man. I changed my vote the last minute, like nah, because I talked to my brother the same way, and I told my brother, man, then I changed my vote the last minute. I voted for Kamala. Sometimes to fuck it, you know what I'm saying. I mean, even I know she ain't no Black American. You know what I'm saying, I know that her father's Jamaican. They ain't got nothing to do with me or but. I voted for her, you know what I'm saying, for the black part, period. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Because I voted for her because simply I couldn't vote for no cracker. I ain't vote for no cracker there. Fuck. No, I couldn't do nothing like that. But I'm saying I did want to do a fork in the, you know what I'm saying, I want to do a wrench in the goddamn thing. But I'm saying, I'm glad I didn't have to do that. So I did vote the right way. Now, motherfuckers, voted for this motherfucking cracker to come in. This shit is gonna crumble in their fucking face. Yeah, and it's not like it's no traumatic fucking thing. Somebody talking. This is not no dramatic thing. Like it's something like this is a bunch of white motherfuckers with power who just think this went to their head. I don't want to hear about no religious stuff, about no Bible. Nobody talking about it's the last days. All that retarded, ignorant shit. These same people who don't understand the last days. Like every human being who live on this planet is living in the last days. I don't get how was that even a thing? How somebody wrote a book and they actually got you to say just because you say those words, no, we living in the last days, okay, as if no other human being on this planet wasn't living in the last days. Because they actually think they're gonna point around and say somebody, okay, oh, you living in the last day? Well, show me motherfuckers who was here from the first day. What the fuck are they at? What the motherfuckers who was here from the first days? Come on, you living in the last days like every human being ain't born to fucking die. Everybody living in the fucking last days. You living in the last days, okay, so now believing a dude called Jesus. Man, get the right. Like you living in the last days, right? So now believing this guy right called Jesus. Now eat this new blood and drink it. Man, get your yeah, JahBunny, man. I'm saying, like I said before, man, we was sitting back and waiting, listen. Yeah, we sit back and watching a 4-year shit show. You know what I'm saying? It's got 4 parts to it. Saying, I just want to call up, talk about that right there, though, man. I gotta push back on that. Yeah, yeah, she angry as hell, but not seeing the full picture. Because a lot of black people don't see the full picture, man. A lot of them, ain't nobody, we gotta look past the emotional part of this stuff. Look past the emotional part of the thing. You have to look past the emotional stuff like that. Because, I mean, like I said before, most people, when you look around right now, even today, most people, even today, the majority of people today living in a suburban lifestyle in America, they're driving their Tesla and got their money in the bank. They don't care about no civil rights. They don't care if a motherfucker next to you can't get a loan from a bank. No, so this is why I can respect a person like I said. When I went to Atlanta, like I'm telling you now, I keep on saying it. Like when I went to Atlanta, the shit humbled me. And when you go to Atlanta, to a place, when being born and raised in Newark, not, you know what I'm saying, it's a big shock to your whole system when you go to a place like, man, you go to Atlanta, what I'm saying, when you're seeing black colleges, you're seeing black people with these beautiful ass homes, and people, I mean, yeah, people married, and all that stuff play into a factor. So you have to put things into perspectives. I'm saying, put yourself into a person like Martin Luther King, because Martin Luther King had a brother also. I'm saying his brother wasn't going around talking about help everybody out and let's make the world. You know what I'm saying? So he chose to do some good with his fortune that he had. So I got to respect him for that. After a certain point, I'm saying, Mechee, I don't know, you ain't that young. So you have to know better than that. You don't go put this stuff out. Because I'm telling you, you're going to see this same talking point on some fucking white supremacist website somewhere, or you acting like, come on, how you going to sit there and act like Martin Luther King ain't do nothing good? Talking about civil rights, like come on. You believe in the hype, man. Martin Luther King was talking about coming to Washington to get our fucking check. You sit here acting like because he played the game, but these motherfuckers played like you. Nah, you believe in the hype. But it's all good. I'm saying if you got good intentions for all black people, and it's just saying about put that same energy, hatred towards the people who are alive who deserve it. King is gone. Dr. King ain't hear nothing you talking about. Dr. King ain't here feeling nothing you're talking about. So, man, put things into perspective and understand that he didn't have to do none of those things he's done. There's a lot of black people right now who I'm saying who lived in that same period of time in Atlanta with that same, a lot of black families right now who are fucking millionaires right now. The same people the majority of the black people who lived in the same neighborhood that Martin Luther King lived in, them black people right now are still millionaires. Them people are millionaires up until this day. Right. They ain't go to, you know what I'm saying? So he stepped out of his home. So he didn't come to the thing from a Malcolm X, a poor thing, or a Stoker. So he didn't come into the thing that way. But you got to respect him and give him his props the same way either way. Got to humble yourself on this right here, though. That's what I'm saying. And the man, Chosen, is still here right now. That was all I had to say, though, JahBunny. I know you fair, so you see the both sides of everything. So one love, man. We're here in 2025, man. 2025, we're here. One perfect black love,
I
man.
find both Mechee and Marpenze interesting. I remember one time when I used to think in line with Mechee X. Now, Jason, Professor Black Truth, have a different position, and I would advise you to go and listen to both of them position in order to get the correct headspace. Now, one of the things that I learned from Mechee, because sometimes some things slip your mind, and I learned from Mechee that Martin Luther King passed away in 1968. Now, I wake up this morning and I research that, and I come to realize that 1968 was a very serious year. A whole lot of things happened in 1968. And I would ask you all to be mindful when you approach high. Because listen what happened. 1968, the Orthodox Church come to Bacawal and we run it away. 1968, Dr. Walter Rodney come to Bacawal, come grounds with us, and the government ban him from come back to Jamaica, and we burn down Jamaica, Kingston. 1968, you also have the Chinese riot, and we light up City Kingston again. 1968, Dr. Martin Luther King got annihilated. So that's just 4 things that happened in 1968. 1968 was a very, very, very terrible year. If you remember, I told you all that I was on the wanted list 1968. And that's when Jimmy Sport, the Dan at the time for the whole Trench Town, took me and hand me over to Samson down in Bacawal again. So as a youth from Bacawal, I say, I'm always all over the place. So I left Bacawal and gone up a Vikings. Won't behave myself, get tough. In those days, you have some tough police like Billy and Eric, Ronnie and Mike. These are underground police. These police were like different kind of police. These is police where you and them encounter, like how you and Rude Boy encounter. You encounter with them and you knock it. And them go hold them corner and know so when them see you again and knocking times again. Yeah, Billy and Eric haunt me. Yeah, Billy and Eric haunt me 1968. And them go complain to Sport because them know me a young Vikings. And tell Sport that they have some kind of interest in me. And Sport took me, Sack, Blacker, and took us to Samson and give us to Samson. That was 1968. So I was in Tivoli Garden for the Chinese riot, for Dr. Walter Browning, and for the annihilation of Dr. King, and also when the church came to Ebenezer for the first time. Just want to make it clear. Want to make a few shout out to King Tani, Bongo Time Son, my article virgin. Respect and love for reaching out, whatever I can do to strengthen the Asian Council. I will do it from this end. I also want to reach out and say perfect love to my brethren Richard, young youth lion, ever give I strength. And I want to, yesterday I put the spotlight on Brother Stephen and Chris Blackwell. I want to elaborate some more on the fact that the reggae and African beat was the main focus and publicity tool in America for reggae music. That's why it's called the reggae and African beat. I want to salute also to a couple editors, C.C. Smith, if you are still around. I want to salute you for being in my corner when I need a friend in need. I want to also say special shout out to I Timothy out of Missouri. If you're still around, respect my lion. And I want to pay special respect and black love to my sister, daughter Bingi out of LA, better known as Winnie I. I'm praying that you do not get caught in that fire that I hear that is licking LA right now. I have a lot of brethren and sisters in the US that had start firm with I want to pay special respect to a daughter named out of Boston named Julia, better known as Caitlin Allen. Yeah, respect and due salute from JahBunny. It is many years that I haven't linked with any of these people that I'm saying, paying my respect to. I also want to pay respect to the daughter that gave I the first copy of the African beat. A daughter by the name of Patricia Boot out of Far Rockaway. I remember talking to Patricia Booth on the phone while I was at Rockers Island. And the sister said she was working in an office, some kind of corporation office downtown Manhattan. And she tells me that she just walked past the rubbish bin and saw this magazine, the Reggae and African Beat. And she thought I would have liked it. And she put it in an A4 envelope and mailed it to me. And I must say, upon receiving that African Beat, it was the most joyfulest thing, the most informative thing I ever get close to my culture. At the time, I didn't know who won it, who sponsored it, or what its purpose was. But at the time, the highlight of the African Beat was about His Majesty, Bob Marley, and an in-depth coverage of reggae music in California. And it's only after a couple of years that I find out it was run by Roger Stiffen. And I get to find out who he was and what his purpose was. I want to make it clear that over the years, I was a subscriber to the African Beat. Hence, I have over 15 copies in my possession right now. I think at some stage, I will break down some of the articles that is in the African Beat to substantiate my position that the reggae and African beat is what run the reggae world today. Now, in studying the African beat, the first thing I noted, it was an elite kind of music magazine. So it never cover Gregory Isaac. It never cover Dennis Brown. It never cover Sugar Minott. It never cover Linval Thompson. It never cover Mighty Diamonds. Certain artists it never cover. I don't think most people today would even remember anything really about the reggae and African beat. But the reggae and the African beat was owned by white people, run by white people, and read by white people. I remember when my brethren them used to see me with the reggae and African beat, the man them used to open them eye wide like, it make me feel special because it make man know say me have links. The reggae, you see today, the reggae African beat was like the social media for Rasta, elite Rasta back then. So it covered people like Aika Mousey, Ras Michael. From Ras Michael, go to California for the first time him first tour, him left California, you know, him live in a Vatican. And every time you see him a celebrity now, I mean, I know how Ras Michael becomes a man from Bacawal, how him become celebrity. But here what now, you become celebrity when you start kiss up and lick up and wrap up with white people. No, JahBunny no do that. So me I was no celebrity, me just there a talk. Because I can't play no tune, so I just a talk. And I have to mind how I talk to, because they may copyright strike you for your talk to. Yeah, Ras Michael, Justin Hines, Aika Mose, Freddie McGregor, Peter Todd, Jimmy Cliff, Melody Makers, and all these people, Muta Baruka, yeah, you can go ask Muta about reggae African beat. And I bet you may give a different version and a different story, because I'm big up in it, you know. Them man, they big a California, you know. Yeah, man, them big a California. I bet you know your motor same big a New York. I bet you know your motor same big a New York. In the 5 borough. And him name good on the street in a New York. Bet you know him say that. But I, JahBunny, name good in the US. Because it's all about your good name, you know, and your name good when people know say you're a truth speaker. Yeah, man. When I meet Queen Africa, she tell me, man, she had the first one tell me, say, respect Juka, he is a truth speaker. Yeah, me and Queen Africa good like that. Yeah, the daughter said me is a truth speaker. She recognize real, you know. Real recognize real. Because I'm not here fighting anyone personal, you know. I don't have no personal grudge when me or no personal vendetta when me carry against no one. I don't hear from a bridging Gillie priest a couple of days now. So I don't know what's going on with the priest. And I think I should give the priest a shout to find out at least how he's doing. Yeah, and I need to find out how the priest is doing. It's not like me not to contact the priest. There's a brethren from Pink Lane that I would like him to look through the chronics, and if him can locate my number, I would like him to send me a phone number so we can speak. Now, when I say I don't want no one ask me to tell no story about no other one, it's not like I don't want to speak about other one and I only want to speak about myself. But I have to be mindful and be guarded in the things I say and how I say them. Because like I said, I am not here telling on anyone. I'm actually telling my story. And if you can relate to it, then you can always do so. Now, what I find very interesting, and I would encourage ones and one to pick it up. If you have my number, and there's a topic you want to talk about, then you should feel free to give me a call and raise the topic. This way, if I know of the subject, I will engage. If I don't know of the subject, then I will be all ears. Remember, this platform is the people's platform, you know. So this platform is not like JahBunny platform and exclusive. I'm trying to get Gillie. It's not exclusive like that. It's the people's platform mainly. I actually get Gillie, I'm live, you know.
You're live, alright. What I do every day in the yard, you know.
I know nothing. But what a long time I no call you and we not play who call first. Yeah, so I'm there. I do my thing, I'm tell the people say a long time in a year from my brethren Gillie, so I go give him a shout. So I'm get you live.
Look. I like that look here, you know. I like that look here.
Sure.
Like different look today, you know.
Yeah, man, then I see how you look to me. You look nice too, you know. You go like a one away look. We, you know, we're going to always put ourselves together simple, you know. It's a Santana look, you know.
The OG look, man. Like the OG look.
Yeah, but then I have to give them, I have to give to them, man. I saw it going up, you know.
Yeah.
So what's going on, Gillie?
I'm just out there, you know, to dig up some plant root and just breaks in the front of the yard. I look up on the front page, you know. Watch the old people them go at church and make them feel good. Tell them how young them look and how nice them look, and old people them like that. You know, they give enough smiles. So that's good. That's good.
Yeah, man, and them could have soon start park and give you all a piece of pudding and all them things, you know.
That's so coming clear.
Yeah, I know, man, because you see when you deal with people certain way, I saw them come forward and you know, it's like, for you give them all them compliment, there's like $1 million you give them, you know, because nobody now show them the love the way they, you know. So, yeah, them know say you're original Rasta man, you know, because you just engage them and appear love and smile, you give them. And the same thing with me, you know, because I'm friendly that way, you know, true, I'm going, you know, I'm friendly that way, when I step on the street and, you know, pass all people and I encounter with them, you know. Because, yeah, man, we have that feel where we always know, say, when we sit, all the people and ourselves, you know. Respect what we say. Man. So me do two piece of thing recently and me send them to you, but you see you're the man now. When me send things to you, like me tell you say, for example, check the data, Mechee. You know even listen to it.
No.
Yeah man, she beat it hard, man. But you see, when I send you these things, I tell you this, I send you these things so you can actually, the people them can beat your brains.
Yeah.
Not for you. You see, I tell you, I'm going to say it to you already. And I like me, I tell you what to do. You see, the program when you depend.
Yeah.
Remember, say you planned the program there from how many years, you know?
Right.
But you need to listen, because I tell you something, I just said it on the platform just now. You see, no, they pan some boogie agaya type of runnings. Let me say a while.
Yeah.
Muta, boogie agaya am the pan. The bittersweet Miguel, boogie agaya. See them there?
Yeah.
Andrea, boogie agaya. See me there?
Yeah.
Lion Squad, and whatever lion him want call himself, boogie agaya. See me there? See me there?
Yeah.
Mr. Vegas, boogie agaya. Anything for do with yard right now, a boogie agaya. Cause when I say boogie agaya, them not teach you them nothing. Them not tell you them the truth. So me there?
Yeah.
Them just step on boogie agaya thing. So who have fuck body, who have suck pussy, who have the biggest car, who have the most money, dancehall, reggae, government, dirty politics, Danism, I pay boogie agaya. So me there?
Yeah.
So no man not talk about nothing serious and consequent and not in terms of uplifting, inspiring. See that? Everything in a Jamaica today is music related. Every man I look,
Entertainment.
yeah, every man I look at it song. See me there? You follow me there?
Yeah, man. I follow.
So now, me listen everything, you know, me listen everything. That's why I can talk how me I talk now. So you come with a thing. But the thing where you come with now, they're round so.
Yeah.
You know they're round so. So you know the pan of boogie, but you're round so.
I agree with that.
Right. So you need to bring it round your song. Me keep I tell you. Like me say, me tell the people them say, me love how me can talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you love how me can talk to you. Cause me not have no other way. How me talk to you, no brother? Me not have no other way can talk to you right now. Cause me can't come down there come see you. So me have to just we have to just forget. Like right. Yeah, so me not have no other way to talk to you, brother. Me can't tell you. Me have to use the codes them, and the codes them is simple. Boogie yakaya. And you done, you already know what that mean already. So me I tell you now. What I go on now, Gillie with you now, I'm going to tell you already. You see with me listen to everything yardify. So me not knock yard affair and yard meter. Me not knock it. It's just that it depend on boogie and a yard thing when I have nothing to offer or uplift me. They might say the same thing about me too. Me done some me back a wall and me this and that back a time and thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so me nah put myself for yeah. So me nah put myself in front myself upon the people them. But here what now. Me listen to my black American brethren and sister in them.
Yeah.
So I don't like me rate them over nobody, you know.
Yeah.
But because for them struggle to always maintain a different trad. Me listen to them now because them not the pan of boogie yagaya.
Yeah.
So me learn. Them not tell me nothing, because them not me I learn how to sharp me iron. See that?
Let me see that too. Me see that, yeah.
And that me I learn. So, what me I tell you now, say, me need you to start listen. No, because me not ask me follow nobody, no brother. But
Me know that.
forget your iron sharpen and forget your things pan center stage. There is words where you have to use now. But you not use.
We kind of see that.
Yeah, you not use certain words. Because I say something, and I know it rub you, it rub you right still, but I say it all the while, and you have the same position too, but you still through your bright, you try spin it.
Yo, I just said that, right? My reason with a brethren last night, right? And he said to me, say, yo, Gillie, you don't want to fuck up the world and the smart people, you know?
Yo!
We're not smart people. I straight don't say them here look for right now because of them are doing it. Yeah, can I remind me of it?
Don't make it, can you hear what though? Last night, me have a sister named Mechee X. See? She murdered than me, you know, brother.
Yeah.
See, you have to know now why she have my sister. She murdered than me. See that? And last night, me use when I introduced her tobacco wall last night, see?
Alright.
And she kick off Martin Luther King head. Kick it right half. She used Martin Luther King head and play keep up. So you have to know how much she is, right? That your brethren this morning send a piece. And him have animal brothers and in our face him a step.
Oh yeah?
Yeah man, me do a program for it too. But I saw the thing set. Cause you hear what now?
Yeah.
It said so. It balance. Cause I must say Bunny. You hear what I'm saying? Him say Bunny. You see how Mechee I go right now. When me at 21 years old, I some of it feel about Dr. King. And you remember one time when the whole of we did feel away about Dr. King. You remember that?
Them young days when everybody are burning the fire, man. Remember.
All right, so that's why me. So a man would have say, "Are we born in the pan? Why born in the publish?" With a daughter, I say. But the daughter never say nothing when me never feel one time.
We're going through a stage, you know.
Yeah. So she kick off, right? And me strong enough to make the youth them hear that. Because you and me tell you see the things when the daughter say. I'm not lie, the daughter tell you no. Because you hear what the daughter say. The daughter said the liberation struggle start 1954.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
So when me I tell people say me a Rasta baby, me is also a liberation baby come born 1954.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Dr. King get killed 1968. See that? 1968 was one of the greatest years by the calendar, brother. You know how much things go on in 1968, Gillie?
Yeah.
The Ethiopian Orthodox Church come back a while in 1968, Gillie.
Yeah.
Dr. Walter Rodney come grounds with I and I, 1968, you know, going with my brother, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, remember that.
The Chinese riot in 1968. You see that?
Yeah.
So, 1968, man was 14-year-old Gillie. Big bad man. I wasn't a baby. 1968, me already dip and I step it and I rinse out the place. 1968, me a 14-year-old Gillie. So when me a talk, Gillie, me a tell nasty nigga for no who not talk to. And I like me did I play marble. 1968.
Right.
A dice me a play and do sawap.
Yeah.
Simple. Grab and flee anything. Hands in the air, don't move.
Yeah.
What me say? The Ivor Johnson a brandish. No, me go do a research on the Ivor Johnson, you know. So me want some little ticky where just come to the thing and I hear me talk about the Ivor Johnson. The Ivor Johnson are one of the greatest handgun ever met, Gillie.
Yeah.
You hear me say? The Ivor Johnson are the hunger gun where can accidentally go off. You never know that?
No.
Me I tell you this now. The Ivor Johnson are the hunger gun where can accidentally go off. You can hold the Ivor Johnson and use a hammer and lick the hammer and the shot still don't bust. That's how secure. That's how secure the Ivor was. See that? Yeah, it's a specialist gun. No. Mechee, you know Mechee say now. Mechee say.
But Mr.
Yeah.
One thing, right? When I'm in the 60s and even in the 70s, in Jamaica, I expect not only in Jamaica, but for most of the black people in the world, we go through a process where we are search for ourselves. You know, in Jamaica, we are search for our identity. So there was a lot of struggle that take place, both within the individual and whole heap of struggle that take place collectively. Jamaica, they want to know where we are going. Who is as a people? What is us? When I kind of find now in my return now, I don't know if the people them don't get exhausted or struggle. It's like every man, there's a mentality where I kind of pick up down and nowhere. It's every man for himself. Every man I try to survive. Every man I try to get rich. Every man don't care what the next man think. He just do him. And there's a type of despise down here for the older generation where don't have anything, because the young youth I look on the older generation, they might make you know straight up. You can't tell me nothing because you spend your whole life on the face of the earth. And the same thing where keep you broke and penniless, and that you have come tell me now, say me fi cherish and abide by. The youth them not go for that. So there's an exhaustion in terms of struggle down here. People kind of burn out with struggle down here. Yes, there's a little pocket every year you can find, but nobody know with no struggle down here. Them feel burnout. Them kind of have a mentality now where them say, we do what we can do, because when we step it up from the 60s, step it up from the 70s, step it up from the 80s, and we lead the world in a stepping it up down. So we let that go now. We all look money now. It's about richness and everything. Rich badness, richness, flaunting. We have shown now say we can go do that. And even when they may a reason with a youth right on the street out or so what there, him just pull up on me and start give me a reason. And I one of the first youth then when we start, and the first stranger when we really hold a reasoning with in depth. I reason with enough strangers. Sometimes I go in the park downtown and just reason with people. But the little youth about 17, 15, yeah, between 15 and 17, I never ask him age. Them youth make you know say the old people can't tell them nothing. Especially the one them when I have nothing. Because when them I try to make me, when the little youth explain to me is the same boogie again. I'm going to use the language where you use it because that will go up with. The same boogie ism where people teach them for generation, we keep them poor, them I make you know them now go feed. Them will kill for them if I that them have to do. Them will take for them if I that them have to do. But why you think the song where the youth from Ghana come down, the song we put out 2 years ago and nobody never hear. And him come and do it on the show. You see the part that I say, him I get blashes for 20 years and him no cry. Him dead for 10 years, but him no bury. Me know me not paraphrase the word right. And that make that song they take out because that the youth them don't believe. When them say I think the chorus of the song was say, "More take mine or more get mine." Me not really hear the song, but me not really know the words. Right? And that's why that song they resonate so much and climb to number one. Even though the song was 2 years, you them not around, them not skin up. You see, we're going out of Spanish town for the last 4 days. That all in Kingston, them have to close all of the high school them early.
Hold up. Me not know nothing we go on. Tell him about it.
All right, what is out in a Spanish town? You basically have 2 big gang who rule Spanish town, the Klansman and the One Heart. And the leader for the One Heart, them a travel, go somewhere, come in a Kingston, and the police, them, cover them. And them go in a dark spin out of Spanish town. Them go for a man, one of the underling on them, and put him in a car or in a van, and the people, them come out and block the road. Bust up the police, them tire, bust up gunshot, and take the youth out of the van. So that's like a man, they must in a second or third command, or they must put it on the news. So the big man now where I run the place now, they must go somewhere where they must left the community and must take care of business and then cover them out of the Patrick City out or so. And tear them up. When they tear them up, now the whole of Spanish town basically go and then burn down courts and throw buckle bomb in the courthouse and carry on. So what them do now, there's a new security mentality in Jamaica. Because remember the politics will run the place again, you know, a links. So a man can be a labor rights in a one era, but you have strong link with PMP in the next era because the link is about money. The link is not about politics. So based on intelligence analysis where them have on this money according to them know all of the era them where him have link in both in a Spanish town and in a Kingston. So what them do? Them just true state of emergency in all of the era them where them have link. I couldn't go to my gate when the police come up with loudspeaker and say everybody off of the street. Them do it in a jungle, them people, oh, boy, them go for 4 boy down so 3 o'clock one night, you know.
Them have him?
Well, them first, before them go for him, them hold him for 3 days. Say the big boy, them, the superintendent want to know him face. Then them let him go. Then them go for him 3 o'clock in the morning to kill him. 3 o'clock in the morning, them go tear up the mama house. I said, where them there, but I don't know if it's a tip off him get. If
hold up, balance. Them hold him before and have him for 3 days and let him go.
Right, because the big boy them will run the precinct, the deputy superintendent them say them want to know him. So through the deputy superintendent never come in for 3 days, them hold him for 3 days, so the deputy superintendent could have get to know him face.
Yeah.
Then them let him go.
Yeah.
Then the very the next morning after them let him go.
Them realize that they make a mistake.
Them go for kill him. And that them go for because you ever up now, 4 done dead on our day, right?
Yeah.
And the 4 done them were dead. The day after them let them go from questioning out of the whatever station they hold them kill them the next day.
Yeah.
So it's a pattern. So when they go for him 3 o'clock in the morning, I go there for dust him out. So right now, I'm the deep underground right now. I'm the deep underground right now. And the man with it out, you know, so the curfew all up at top jungle, curfew down at bottom jungle. All them want to do is half of the street. You know, they don't care for staying at the yard because but even last night when I go around a culture yard last night. And as long as nobody never dip on the road, they can bunch up that.
Yeah, but me tell you, say when you go on there for ask a certain 2 man, me tell you that, right?
Yeah, but the name, me don't remember the name. But
yeah,
but
run you have a problem with name, that's the whole thing. There's 3 man. Yeah, but you... All right. The man who run culture yard, the elder, his name Stone Man.
Well, me don't know, but the man with them show me I run it another name. Because you go down, me don't know for that name, but you see the man with them said did I run it, me don't know for that same name they are called. Police pressure him out what they say, pressure him out and him have to left, you know. Me don't know for that same name there. Because man did I explain it to me last night. Because them put things for him where he must say him not have nothing to do with.
All right, hear me though. Hear me go though. After... No, send you a link. See?
Yeah.
When you go on there, see? But go through.
Yeah, so the true is like it's an unofficial curfew because what them say is the murder wait for January and January done it over 50 odd man get gunned down already. So they might throw some unofficial curfew all over Kingston, all over Spanish Town, all over Montego Bay, right up on my road. So by from about 7, 8 o'clock, so the boy them come with them drive with them loudspeaker thing and them stop pull up if them see anybody on the road and tell you half of the road. Up a top jungle and everywhere, down a bottom jungle, down a river, down a garden, them a run people off of the. But it's not a
So it's like a martial law kind of thing then.
Right. You know? It's like a low level
Martial law, yeah.
Yeah, you know, so the place kind of have a little tension because I went flare up over Spanish Town when them killed the Don. The Don when name one Daddy Badness. I named that. The name is so real bad, one Daddy Badness.
Yeah. Well, you see what now? I don't speak about Jamaica upon them level, you know.
Yeah.
Because to me now, Jamaica is not a real place. And
that's what everybody say, you know.
And I'm going to tell you,
People them say.
and hear what now? I'm sorry for the man them with that Jamaican can't move.
But you know, the funny thing is, enough man no want to move, you know. That's one of the things that surprised me now, too. Enough man, them have a way. Let me tell you something we are going down here, too. In a certain circle, I don't want it to sound like everybody. There's a circle down here now where an idiot are going foreign right now, or work for white people and go shovel snow.
Well, but hold up, Gillie. That's an idiot mentality.
Yeah, but you with them now. You see the man them where I said that?
Yeah.
Them look shoot the way I said that. And them I drive the Benz and Lexus them down here.
But driving Benz and Lexus and not really make and I not judge society by that.
But I them judge it by.
Yeah, but Gillie. But Gillie, that's why all right, Gillie. How much your Benz and a Lexus?
Well, most of the one where them have a deal cutting, them I get from foreign, or them have connection with them, with them way where them bring it in. So them now pay the top shelf price. A deal cuttings, them
yeah,
really
but Gillie, think practical. Think practical, yeah? Practical that talk about now. See?
Yeah.
See, like how I send you the iPhone.
Yeah.
Suppose I send you a Benz.
Yeah.
Practical that thing now. I send you a Benz same way. Because I could have sent you a Benz same way too, you know. See?
Right.
How you going to maintain a Benz?
It's more expensive to maintain a Benz than buy a Benz, you know.
Wait about and what you tell me, Gillie? You tell me like a Benz and this around the place. So this is how people, this is how people judge them success.
Right, certain people, yes.
Yeah, but this is much everything you say, why would a man like me and you talk about them people there?
Because at them have the link, at them around the place, at them do the whole heap of kill, at them you have to interact with every day whether you want it or not. Anytime you go up on the street and take a public transportation, you pay them whether you want to pay them or not. That's the point of me I show you.
Well, make the point straight, Gillie. Don't make the point where you talk like. Because if you get a Benz right now, Gillie, or a BMW, you still have a blood clot be a sufferer.
Yes.
Because you go have a Benz, you can have a Benz park up out there right now, see?
Yeah.
Because you don't even have no put it.
Right, but may I tell you, the youth them will have the mentality there. Let me show you something. You see the youth them down here where you see a perform a certain way. You know who them compare themselves with?
Yeah.
The mother and father. them look on them mother and father and grandparents who work for 60 years and no have no.
Yeah, because them in a competition with them parents. And that even my youth them right now, them in a competition with them parents. And them can't outdo me.
Right, so when you pull up on them youth there, and if you go to them with a certain type of talk, them not care about your talk. Them might say, you see my mother and my father. Them have a song we are bust down here right now. We say my father worked for 50 a year and him not nothing. That will resonate with them. That is where for them mentality there.
Gillie.
So when them go do that thing now and get something with the father never have, them see that as for them step up.
All right, Gillie. Just me and you right now.
Yeah.
Just think about my archive. When me supposed to sit down pan right now, yeah?
Right.
Would you realize that my archive priceless?
We don't doubt that.
Right.
But I never doubt that.
But my youth them see me like me just a whole boy when I have no use. Gillie, in the system, what I mean in the system, Gillie, a whole heap of history I make in the system, Gillie. So I'm tell you a simple history. Yeah? What I make.
Yeah.
I don't know if you didn't know this. And me was the man where have the most music cassette in the whole system per court order. You know that?
No, I never knew that.
Ask any man we talk to, where they done with we. They will tell you.
I know you didn't have enough, but I never know in terms of record, I never knew that.
And me have the most, me have over 500 cassette, Gillie. And them couldn't touch me cassette them because a per court order. See that?
Yeah.
Me just do it a piece just now when me attack before you come on. And me lay the foundation for sure say, oh, me the link in the music industry. Yeah? Now, Gillie.
Yeah.
Me have cassette I go back from 1958. See that? Because I have original Count Azzy or Carolina mix. See that?
Yeah.
I have most of my cassette them still in my position today. See that? So, if me did have them cassette, I come out of hell now 31 years. So, if me have them cassette there, still Gillie, yeah? I remember say all them cassette there have my number on it now.
Yeah.
So, just imagine now what the value of one of them cassette there if it's still in playable order.
Yeah.
Because it do the sentence with me. If it don't in a work playable order, because it say dry rotten, it's still valuable. It's still valuable, you know why? Because it have on my number.
Yeah.
Right. None of my youth them now see me upon the level for realize say, wait. Them things are valuable.
Yeah.
Because if me try to action them right now, Gillie, a big money thing, you know. Not tell you, Gillie. I mean, look, I mean, try to get nothing. Me not, all right. Me not try to get rich, Gillie.
Yeah.
It's like how your agenda, you want money, you want this and you want that and you want that.
Yeah.
You remember one time I tell you, say, when the opportunity did come to you, if you did take it for come much part me there, you'd have sit different to it.
Yeah, that's true, but I never want to go there, so. But I agree with you.
No, well, you see, this is the problem now, Gillie. This is hard that thing where you don't want to do. Because you put on goggles. Because if you could come as so, Gillie, and now the way there now. Right. But you keep a jump and I say what you don't want to do. As opposed to do what you have to do. To set the thing out for set. When I start out just now, before you start telling about the Dan, what I try to tell you say, is that if you don't go listen and I look on the boogie again thing where I go around you, you're not going to be able to launch your program.
But I don't really pay attention to the boogie again thing, you know.
But
I don't really pay attention.
But what I try to say is you need to pay. You need to feed your mind.
Let me tell you what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I'm afraid of. You see, there's a movement out there take place right now, right?
Yeah.
I talk about the black struggle. There's a movement that takes place out there right now. And let me say every 20 years or so, you see a new interpretation of the movement come to the front. You know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid of jumping on the new interpretation and I don't know where it come from. Even if it sound appealing to me.
Yeah, but this is what I try to talk to you about. But when I try to talk to you about, now your fear shut you down. So you hear me, I talk, but you not hear me, or if you hear me.
Yeah, that could be it.
Because you know me I tell you show you. Me not tell you if you go follow nothing. Because no man can't tell me if you go follow nothing.
I know that.
Me I tell you, say, you need, like you say, it's a trend, you need to eat, listen. Me listen to around 6 people when me listen to religiously, Gillie.
Yeah.
Me not follow them, no Gillie. Me listen to them religiously. Because, to me, they are scholars, but they are black scholars.
Yeah.
Because you know the petty boogers, so you're not following the petty boogers.
Right.
And when you hear a petty boogers, you can tell instant and then open their mouth.
Of course, they don't
Right.
speak a certain language. Yeah?
Right. So we know these things. If you go up at you right now, and you go in a lecture hall, you can sit down, you might just walk out instant when you hear them attack. But
Yeah.
me might sit down just for hear each one. Because one would have grabbed my attention.
Yeah.
So what I try to show you now, say, in doing what you are doing, you need to hear where are going in the wider world. And you need to hear, say a man can speak 100 words to you now. And I don't go 5 words with this time now.
Of course.
But if you not listen to no words, no register, brother. So if I'm yourself you listen to right now, not register.
Yeah.
So that's all me I say. You need to listen to some other things. So something can register. Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's all me I say.
That makes sense.
Because when you tell me, I'm keep it to say, it can't be no one man struggle, brother. And you can't take the approach, say, you come out and you're going to start something new.
Yeah.
You know what it...
Well, no, that interests me. I tell you what interests me in terms of me. I have certain ideas and I just want to record them. That's all I really want to do. I just want to record them. And then whatever happens to them in the future, happen to them. Them go somewhere, them go somewhere. Them not go somewhere. It's like I have a faucet, or I have to open the faucet and pour out the water there.
Okay.
And if it strike, yes, if it strike, I would appreciate that. If me don't strike, it may strike 100 years from now, it may strike, I don't know when it will strike, if it will ever strike.
So it look like we're up on the same agenda then, car. I just kick over, something me I kick over, you know.
Yeah.
Some things where me did hold on pan, you know. So that's why people say, oh, what kind of rest of the brother is? Because something I'm the hold on pan where me make sacrifice for, you know. I realize now today say them never there go nowhere. And them couldn't go nowhere because the people who set them up never go nowhere.
Right. Right, you know.
Yeah.
So I approach them kind of, but yes, me have.
Not only residential area, Gillie. You see right opposite cemetery there, so. You remember when Trenchtown Library a function?
No, I really,
Oh, where the blood clean there, Gillie? Gillie, when me I go to school, Trenchtown Library and Bossy Library, I mean, proper impact. Up at time.
Is it close to the arse clinic?
I just tell you, see, I just pass it. It's not arse clinic, Gillie. Correction. It's not arse clinic. You're a liberty taker, you know. About donkey and arse clinic. Gillie, you had to drop so liquor on the line and punch them a thing. I'm going to hide it out, you know.
Smart, man.
Yeah, this I get smart for me, Gillie. Let me show you. But, you see, after me, I reason the up front, I mean, I showed nothing below the belt, you know. Gillie, the correct name for the place is Animal Hospital. You never know.
You just call it horse hospital or donkey hospital or some shit.
Wait a man. You ever seen a horse going there yet?
I never know where I get that idea from because but I thought that big wall the way they I never said nothing going there.
But at that me I tell you, my place, its name is Animal Hospital. Yes. So you make it look like I just me alone is there for. Yeah, then for animal is there for brother. But after you pass it, and I go up now before you reach Liquor King Street, yeah?
Yeah, remember.
The library. Let me tell you something. Remember when the library walked in Gillie?
Yeah.
And when the library walked, me the join the library in Gillie. I'm not talking about not them time the man never had thief book and thief out book. So the library is well kept.
Yeah.
The library was like a foreign library, Gillie. You see down there, so a lower St. Andrew, brother.
Yeah, I know that, yeah.
The yard them side of the library was by house them, Gillie.
Okay.
You hear me say? Them house them go straight out to Liquor King Street. I was by house them, Gillie. Yeah? So I'm gonna try to show you. You have a place up a Havan Park. When you go up a tank and I go up there so. Round there so was proper residential area, brother.
They still kind of have a little bit of that look there too there, yeah.
Gillie, when me a little boy and live all down that Trenchtown there, and me I go look mango, I hope the summer go. Me not have to go no. Me not have to go past Crossroad. Hope the summer go. Cause them places was proper residential area.
Right in that little Ken Cat area there.
Yeah. So
yeah, remember Mango Bush man, Mango
yeah.
people and that, yeah.
So what me I tell you now, say, in the 50s, 60s, people was well alright at Jamaica, brother. Bakawala, you know.
Yeah.
Because Bakawal people are some people where come from some different place, from some different parish, you know.
Yeah.
I never have nowhere town. For really. You see all over Vineyard Town and Franklin Town and them place Gillie. When me and you them place that proper blood clean residential area, you know, Gillie.
That's it by the house them. Yeah man, I read that man.
So
read that.
Some man now over Franklin Town and Vineyard Town and all over land. Over land one time a proper. Me live at Kingston Lane. A proper, when I look boy, a proper place, Gillie.
Yeah.
The place never run down like how you see it now, Gillie.
Yeah.
You understand? So, we live this long. The memory I have for them place the Gillie. Gillie, before I left Jamaica, my place never grew up in no Gillie. I'm afraid that Jamaica Gillie just through the grill them.
Everything grill up, man. Everything grill up.
Gillie, you hear me say look while?
Yes, sir.
I'm afraid of bars. Hey, when I live at Lizard Town, Gillie, I wake up and go on a street, go on a town, go on a parade. Left me door wide open. My picking them get up and down and the scheme I play and the door wide open and the two door, the veranda door open and the front room door open, Gillie. Nothing lockdown, nothing no move.
Let me tell you something, I know you know this. There was a time when, even though a garden, you could eat off of the street when the place is well clean. So you go down there now,
Yeah.
it's come like the whole place is a garbage dump, you know. Garbage pile up on every street, the building them. I know the garden when me used to know as a little youth, when it look real clean and everything proper, you see flowers garden and you see flowers bed and no sir.
Gillie.
Them kind of the little front part where you see on industrial terrace.
Yeah.
Them kind of keep this a little bit clean, but once you make a left and turn down in the community, you're not the same place. I know the same place. I never know a place could have run down so fast.
See, Gillie.
Fast. I just
Gillie, me come down there and see it, you know, Gillie. The people them have no pride in the place.
Just done, man. Done.
And I talk about them. And I talk about no in a nice like yard.
Yeah.
In your mind.
Different thing now, man. Different place.
Upper jungle look so too.
No, you're not too upper jungle now. You're not too see the garbage still there, but only in a certain spot. Like anyway, you see a little wetland, them you turn the wetland in a garbage place. But the street kind of relatively cleanish. But when you go up at the top more proper. Once you go a tank and go up there's always have a little, you know.
Uptown look.
The place change. You have a little because people kind of slowly build up on them things. You know, the government did have a program done before me come down with them. Them pay people for move the zinc them and put up wall.
Yeah.
So you know, to see the one zinc when they go in a neighborhood again, you know, on certain places we go and see zinc now. Them kind of tear down enough for the zinc them and put up wall and what kind of take away from certain residential area. Every man find a way to open up a little shop in their yard. So a bar in the yard, a mechanic shop in the yard, a juice thing in the yard. So them things that kind of bring down the look. But people are trying them own little independent. So, for example, when all me members are little youth, me left for Lincoln Crescent. When you go back to Lincoln Crescent now, it kind of commercialized. One time it was like residential. Everybody know, you know, you can't knock them. Everybody each up them little thing and sell them little this and them little that and them little.
But you know, so them need to get knocked though.
Eh?
Them need to get knocked.
Every time government come and try enforce the zoning law, but as soon as them left, because I tell you something, when you go downtown, for example, you go in front of, because this is when we witness it today, you go in front of Kingston Parish Church, you saw parade there, so.
Yeah.
Right? The merchant them on the street take over the whole of that part there, from across where the church all the way up on the cross, on the side where the park there. But all the people them hook up them thing where them can grab and run. Everything is a grab and run. So as soon as them, and them know the type of police them will come raid them. And as soon as them have a signal thing where them set up, as soon as the police vehicle broke and come round like up a North Parade up a White Theatre there, so
Yeah.
them get the signal. And you see people just grab them thing because all them late out and sell it, them late out away, them just have to just grab the fourth end of the sheet them and fold everything into the middle and throw it